Donuts are one of my favorite desserts, except they have no protein and are filled with sugar. In this video, we are gonna turn oatmeal into super fudgy chocolate donuts. These donuts are so macro friendly, you can eat these instead of eating protein bars. You like eating boring oatmeal for breakfast? No, you don't. Don't lie to me. Do you like eating donuts for breakfast? Yes, you do. Except it's pish posh, it's gonna get you fat. But what if I told you you could eat high protein, low calorie chocolate fudgy donuts for breakfast and they're gonna replace your oatmeal? You see this thing? This is a protein bar. It's hard, it's dense, it's dry, it's not fun to eat. These are protein chocolate fudge donuts. 2 of these are the exact same number of calories and macros as a protein bar. So instead of eating protein bars, you can eat chocolate donuts. 20 grams of oatmeal in a blender. Are you buying oat flour? Tell me. If you are, come here, you fool. I've told you this before. Don't buy it, it's expensive for no reason. And just like that, we got oat flour. Now that I saved you money making your own oat flour at home, you should go spend that money on my cookbook and make fat loss easy. Check out my fat loss cookbook, over 100 recipes, and I'm constantly updating it, and when you buy it once, you get all future updates for free. Half the amount of flour is oats. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer nut when it's low calorie. Powdered peanut butter. It makes peanut butter in your mouth if you chew on it long enough. 13 grams, pinch of salt. Listen, I like my donuts chocolatey and salty. A little touch of baking powder. Not all cocoa powder is the same. Natty, dark, black. Natty cocoa powder. Very chocolatey, very bitter, not very dark in color. Dark cocoa powder. A little bit darker in color, less bitter, less chocolatey. Black cocoa powder. Tastes like an Oreo, and Oreos don't taste like chocolate. It's super, super dark, very black in color, not chocolatey, not bitter. Tablespoon, tablespoon. Whey and casein. Equal amounts, 8 grams of whey, and then 8 grams of casein. I'm not just using regular chocolate whey protein powder, I'm using cocoa cereal by Legion. It tastes incredible. Use code Rahul, and if you don't like any of their products, just tell them and they'll give you your money back. And if you like chocolate peanut butter, you gotta get some protein bars. They kind of taste like Reese's Cups, but cookie dough form. Here I have 2 bowls, 15 grams of whey protein powder, 15 grams of casein protein powder. To each of these, I'm gonna add 50 grams of water. Let's first mix up the casein. Look at that, it's literally a thick paste. Casein is great at absorbing a lot of water, which means it keeps recipes really, really moist. Now let's mix up the whey. No matter how much I mix, whey is gonna stay soupy forever because it does not hold on to water at all. So if a recipe calls for whey protein powder and you sub with casein or vice versa, or if I use a 50-50 blend and you just use whey and you get a dry ass donut, you can't blame me, okay? I showed you why. So what happens when you actually bake with whey and casein protein powder? It's like a little custard, but it has not risen. It's kind of still like a pudding. It's still wet. It's very moist. No fluffiness at all. Look at that. It's kind of like a cake. It's gotten very dry already. Look at that. But it has a little bit of bubbliness to it, a little bit of fluffiness to it. So when baked, casein holds on to moisture, but it does not rise, it doesn't get fluffy. Whey gets dry, provides structure, but does not hold on to much moisture at all. So if you combine whey and casein and put them together, you get the best of both worlds. Let me try some whey. This is so dry. What is this, sandpaper? What the It's like I'm eating sandpaper. Let's try some casein. It tastes like freaking glue. Little whey and casein.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
But I promise you, when you bake these donuts, they're gonna taste delicious. Dry ingredients go in. 12 grams of erythritol. It's my favorite sweetener because it's granulated just like sugar. So it's gonna help give this structure. That's how you crack an egg, see? No shells, you literally get, come on, get out of there. You literally get no shells every single time. A little bit of Greek yogurt and mix. Little sugar-free syrup, little water. Wet goes in dry, and mix this up. Oh, you're not allowed to do that because there's raw egg in here. You will die. I won't because I'm strong. Silicone donut mold, link in description. Nothing ever sticks. It's fantastic. I let the batter thicken up for just a few minutes and those oats have absorbed a lot of moisture. Don't get any on the nipple. It's kind of hard because I've already got some on the nipple. Be gentle and go around. I'm putting a little bit over 2 tablespoons of batter in each donut hole. This recipe makes 4 donuts, but you can scale it up and down if you want to meal prep. 350 degrees, middle rack. While the donuts are baking, let's make a quick chocolate frosting with 50 grams of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of regular natty cocoa powder, 10 grams of some chocolate whey protein powder. Mix this up. And add any sweetener. I'm just adding a packet of Splenda. This is so good on its own. The whey makes it really sticky, and it gives it that peanut buttery mouthfeel where it coats your mouth. I think it needs a little bit more sweetness. Usually I'm sweet enough, not today. 12 minutes later, ooh, wrong end. Happens to me all the time, put the stick in the wrong hole. Chopstick goes in, chopstick comes out clean. It is done. Oh, hot. Let them cool for like 10 minutes, then we can frost them and eat. And the donuts just pop right out. There we go, off the nipple. These are great as is, or you can take them and dip it in some frosting. I lost over 100 pounds and I went from looking like this to looking like this. If you want me to personally coach you one-on-one to help you get in the best shape of your life, hit the link in the description down below. Whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or body recomposition, I got you. It is soft, it is fudgy, it is dense on the inside. All right, bro, it's time to try these.
Oh,
Here you go.
thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Super fudgy.
Dude, it's dense, right? And it's mad fudgy. Jeez, where's my Monster? My Monster. Chocolate and white is a good combo, right? Want another one? Each donut, 100 calories, 11 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat. So more protein than anything else in there. And that's pretty solid, right?
Really good.
Have you ever been to Duck Donuts? Duck Donuts is a thing in New Jersey at the beach. They got like these little donut shops and they make like small donuts right in front of you. They'll fry them and then you put whatever topping you want. So I'd get like a peanut butter glaze and then the Reese's cups on top. That was fire. But Duck Donuts doesn't care about our calories or macros. Duck Raw does. Raw duck.
Raw.
You gotta use protection though, right? Of course. We don't want baby donuts.
baby.
Why did it take so long to hit, bro? You're a little slow today.
I'm tired, bro.
Ah, shit. You want Monster?
Yeah, let me get some Monster.
Want to get in the best shape of your life? I can write you a custom diet plan, or I can coach you one-on-one personally to help you reach your goals. Links in the description down below.